Welcome back to Timeless Hauntings, where the past and the paranormal collide. If you're a fan of chilling tales, unsolved mysteries, and ghostly encounters, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a story from beyond the grave. Now, let's get into today's haunting tale. Nestled deep within the heart of the Canadian Rockies, in the stunning Banff National Park, lies one of the most iconic and historic hotels in the world, the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel. Known as the Castle in the Rockies, this sprawling and elegant resort has long been a destination for the rich and famous. But what most visitors don't realize, as they wander through its grand halls and luxurious rooms, is that this hotel is more than just a haven of luxury. It's a place steeped in mystery, tragedy, and the supernatural. The Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel first opened its doors in 1888. Designed by the renowned Canadian architect Walter Painter, it was intended as a luxury retreat for the wealthy elite of the time, including railroad magnates, aristocrats, and dignitaries from across the globe. Built from local stone, the hotel's towering turrets and ornate, castle-like structure made it an immediate architectural marvel, earning it the nickname the Castle in the Rockies. Its construction was a feat of ambition, designed to cater to travelers of the Canadian Pacific Railway, and it quickly became a sought-after destination for those looking to escape into the beauty of the Canadian wilderness. But beyond its beauty and opulence, the hotel has always been a place of strange stories and eerie happenings. Guests come from all over the world, but some leave with more than just fond memories of their stay. They leave with tales of shadowy figures, cold spots, and unexplained phenomena that linger long after they've checked out. But among all the ghost stories tied to the Fairmont Banff Springs, one tale stands above the rest. It's a story that has been passed down through generations, told by hotel staff, guests, and locals alike. The tale of the Bride of Banff Springs is one of love, loss, and a spirit that never quite left. It was the 1920s, a time of elegance and grand celebrations. A beautiful young woman had arrived at the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, planning to marry the love of her life. The hotel's grand ballroom had been prepared for the ceremony. The guests were arriving, and all the pieces were in place for the wedding of her dreams. Everything seemed too perfect as it would turn out. As she descended the grand staircase, dressed in her flowing wedding gown, something went terribly wrong. Some say she tripped on the steps, while others suggest that something more mysterious occurred, perhaps a moment of sheer panic, or even an unseen hand pushing her to her death. In the blink of an eye, the young bride fell from the top of the staircase, crashing onto the marble floor below. Her life was extinguished before she could say "I do." The news of her tragic death spread quickly, and the hotel was thrown into mourning. But what's truly chilling about the story is what happened next. Though the young woman was laid to rest, it seems that her spirit was not. No, her ghost would remain, bound forever to the very place where her life had ended. Not long after her death, strange things began to happen in the hotel. Staff reported hearing the soft sound of footsteps in empty hallways, the unmistakable echo of high heels clicking on the marble floors, footsteps that never seemed to belong to anyone in particular. And it wasn't just the sounds. People began seeing a woman in a wedding dress walking through the hotel at night. Some claimed to see her standing at the top of the grand staircase, gazing down with a mournful look, as though waiting for a wedding that would never happen. There are many accounts of the bride's ghost, but one of the most chilling tales comes from a hotel employee who worked the night shift in the 1970s. He was tasked with checking the ballroom late one evening. As he walked in, he saw the bride standing by the grand staircase, her back turned to him. Thinking she was a guest, he called out to her, but she didn't respond. He stepped closer, and as he did, the woman slowly turned to face him. What he saw sent a chill down his spine. Her face was completely blank, featureless, as if the very essence of her had been erased. He could see nothing but an empty, void-like space where her eyes, nose, and mouth should have been. Terrified, he fled the room, but when he returned moments later with a manager, the woman was gone. No sign of anyone, except for the faint scent of roses lingering in the air. The bride's apparition has been seen by many others over the years. Guests staying in the hotel have reported feeling an eerie coldness in certain rooms or hearing wedding bells chiming at odd hours, though no ceremony is taking place. Some have seen her walking through the ballroom, her wedding gown trailing behind her like a ghostly veil. In some accounts, she appears to be looking for something or someone. Perhaps she is searching for her lost love, the man she was supposed to marry. Perhaps she is waiting for a wedding that will never happen. But whatever her reason, she remains, forever trapped in the place where her life was so tragically cut short. There are some who believe the bride's spirit cannot rest because she never had the chance to experience the joy of her wedding day. Others think she is forever bound to the hotel, her soul trapped in a tragic loop, waiting for the ceremony that was never meant to be. Her ghost has been seen again and again by hotel staff, guests, and even visitors to the nearby grounds, a haunting figure, endlessly wandering, lost in time. So, the question remains, does the bride of Banff Springs still haunt the halls of this magnificent hotel? Or has she finally found peace? Some say her spirit will never rest, that she will forever wander the castle-like halls, searching for the wedding that never was. Others claim that she's just one of many spirits still lingering in the shadows of Banff Springs, restless souls, forever tied to the hotel's storied past. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: the bride of Banff Springs will never be forgotten. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone brave enough to hear it. Also leave a comment if you know any interesting stories that you want me to cover. And remember, the past is never truly gone. It's always waiting to be discovered.